So, welcome back. Here we go. YouTube should be back as well now. Welcome back. And yes, we are still in Santiago de Chile. I'm just going to log on now. We're called Argentina. 71 Bravo. And we are a Bravo 38 Mike. Max Connect. So I know, without intros, we just want to get back quickly to see some of our friends land here. I know that MAN is also inbound. So let's see, who do we have inbound currently? So we have, we've got the KLM 14 Tango, and we have the, it should be the, yeah, Lufthansa 693, and I think the, I'm not sure where the windmill is. That came in as well. Nice. Lots of people inbound. Cool. And look at the rain showers moving in. Fantastic. Yeah, so now we're in the 737 iFly. Flying the Aerolíneas Argentinas. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is supposed to be a real-world flight, if I did my homework. But that doesn't say, that doesn't mean anything. Probably am wrong. Yeah, I am happy with the flight model as well here, yeah. So Lima Victor, Kilo India Delta. So that's a 737. There we go. Now we should have a nice picture. And the overlay is correct. Fantastic. All right, so welcome back, everyone. And yeah, it was a beautiful flight with the PMG 777, flying from Buenos Aires, Ezeiza to here. And yeah, gotta love the atmosphere here with the mountains. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, you have a problem with VATSIM? Okay, but can you make an exclusion? Let me quickly go and fire up the aircraft. So what we want to do is take this. Oh yeah, so they did announce a better EFB setup with the next versions. So hopefully that is going to get better, because at the moment the UI is terrible here. So let me go get the frequency online 29.7 to hear our friends here. Oh, I think that's MAN landing. He's in a A350. Easy. Nice. Who won? Did your team won? Okay. Now against the women of Bayern. Nice. GG's. Cool. Right. So here's MAN A350. Monopulli.
Permit 674 heavy, continue descent of 5,000 feet. Cleared.
Wow, that was a short landing.
Continue descent 5,000 feet and clear ALS Tango, runway 17 left, windmill 674.
That stopped very quickly. You better not do that when we do our shared flight, MAN. I will tell you off. Scrutinizing the brakes that way. So let me go get us some fuel pumps here. Let's do that. Seat belts. Utility.
Lufthansa 6993 Heavy, runway 17 left vacated via Charlie.
Lufthansa 6993 Heavy, taxi left Alpha.
Nav lights on.
Echo, gate Delta 5.
Left Alpha, Echo, gate Delta 5, Lufthansa 6993 Heavy.
Now I'm kind of stuck again. Hang on. Oh man, initialize flight. Yes. Performance. Oh, where was the? I know you could load in the sim brief somewhere, right? Oh, it's one of those things. I have not flown this for a while now. It's in the FMC, okay. FMC. FMC route. Request flight plan. Ah, there we go. Yeah, okay, so this way. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so route load. So there we go. The flight number is Argentina 71 Bravo. And so departure, hopefully 17 left, and then it should be the Gelos departure. Gelos, I did file the 5 Bravo. We'll see how that goes. And then the routing takes us Uniform Quebec 809 to Quebec. And let's quickly look at the... No, I don't think we have the flight plan in here, do we? So let me do this with SimToolkit Pro. Oops. That's not the right one. That's one. All right, so let's do this. So flight time is an hour 37. Flight over 330. Alternate is Sierra Charlie Tango Echo. And we've got 6.7 block fuel. A bit of extra. Yeah, 800 kilograms. 20 minutes extra. Because I'm not familiar with the airports. Hey Matthias, gute Nacht. Mach's gut. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Terminal charts. Use some of that. And here, let's edit the clip. So we said the arrival should be the Quebec to Charlie. So we'll use arrival, Quebec to Charlie. And for the approach, we'll do an ILS approach that time. Actually, what's the wind say? The wind in Monopulli is 3409, light rain, few 600, overcast 46. So not beautiful weather, but we'll take the ILS 35. And let's have a quick look at the arrival routing then. So we're arriving via Seacos, okay. And then yeah, Seacos, Nilgo. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, this area is absolutely beautiful. I mean, you know, no doubt. Gotta love it. So beautiful. So departure arrival, we'll do the ILS 35 with the Quebec to Charlie. And then the Seacos transition, we said. Seacos, execute.
We'll meet 674 heavy, wind 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway 17 left, clear to land.
The windmill coming into land. Just going to watch the landing here. Oh, I need to start. Yeah, servus, Michael.
Windmate 674, wind 210 degrees, 8 knots, runway 17 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, windmate 674 heavy.
Oh, and a heavy jet as well. Nice. What aircraft is that? Let me just check. Although I need to get the mobile flight quickly working. File open. We'll get the IMS open and then run. Oh, that's not working. Hang on, which one do I have? Let's try this one. Open, run. No, doesn't work either. Open. Let's try that one. Yeah, that's working. Okay, cool. The aircraft landing now is so windmill 674 is also 777 Lima, so a freighter. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ghost, welcome. I'm still a couple of miles out, so let me do some preparations while we wait for the landing. So that is all closed. Fantastic. So we've got that. We've got the position. Although, I mean, alignment is going to take a few more minutes, isn't it? But we've got GPS position, so it should do that automatically. Nice. For the weights. So let me see. Menu. FMC. Right. So weight and balance, I think we do here. So performance. So let me put a total of 170 passengers in here. And then, so zero fuel weight is supposed to be, let's have a look, is supposed to be 62.8. So we need a bit more cargo. $62, that's fine, yeah. So set payload fuel. Total fuel we said should be around 6.7. So I'm going to put this to 6.7. So taxi out 200. Trip fuel is 3,707. Set fuel complete. Cool. Ja, 6.7. Fantastic. Hey, Forward, gute wie geht's dir? Ah, there he is. Ich hoffe, alles gut bei dir. Ja, alles gut, danke. Enjoying my free time. A bit wind from the right. Yeah, Dankeschön, Forward. Looking very nice, nice and stable into the flare. And greaser. Nice. That was a nice landing. Where's my aircraft? This is a beautiful scenery as well. Well done by Latin VFR. I've had this in Prepare as P3D as well. Really liked it. Fishcop, I think right now what makes more sense is like the conventional radio panels. I mean the new ones
We'll meet 674, welcome to
are
Santiago, taxi
not
right
that
Alpha,
common, right?
Echo, gate Foxtrot 4.
Yeah, no worries, Ghost.
Right,
We have-
Alpha Echo, get the Foxtrot for wing 674.
Nice. Cool. GG's. So here we are again on our aircraft. And still aligning. Oh, hang on, disregard. I can't align because I haven't done that yet. This. Right. I keep forgetting about the aft overhead panel. Let's make some music. Yeah, Copinato, thanks.
Now that's pros to it.
And I thought, yeah, we got GPS. It's aligning on its own. It's a 737. It's not Airbus, is it? It's not a Bush-Beton aircraft. There you go. All right. So, cool. So we got the zero fuel weight, 62.2 reserves. On the flight plan, it says reserves are 1.7. Oops. So 1.7 reserve fuel. And the cruise wind, now it does it have, well, it may have. Let's do a wind request here. Yep, let's load the winds. Execute. Oh, there's a lot of wind there. Crosswind, more likely. What about the VNAV forecast descent winds request? See if that works. Load. Yeah, wonderful. That worked as well. And there we go. Now we've got the alignment. One thing I don't like to have is the angle of attack sensor. So let me just go system page, sim menu, panel style, primary flight display. I don't want angle of attack. Okay, that's fine. Set. Then what else do we want? Autopilot. Heading select. Enable VNAV alt. LNAV is fine. Then we've got page 2. Inhibit yoke when autopilot engaged. That's good. Inhibit throttles. Hardware throttles position. That's fine. Set that. And then nav display. There was one thing in nav display. Heading on top. That's the thing. Yep, that's fine. Set.
Oh, we'll meet 674. Someone just pounding your gate. Are you able to take Delta 5 on your right-hand side?
Yes, from wing 674.
Oh yeah, HUD.
Roger, you can take Delta 5 on your right-hand side then.
I'll take Delta 5, wing 674.
Okay. Happy with that now. Fantastic. Cool. Performance. So we're going to take the performance calculations now. Although let me get the clearance first. I think that makes more sense. So the ATIS, real quickly. Departure ATIS is information Papa. 2308. We've got departing 17 left. That's fine. So Gilus 5 Bravo or 6 Alpha. And then the squawk as well. Santiago radar. Hello again from Argentina's 71 Bravo requesting clearance, and we have information Papa.
Argentina 71 Bravo, Santiago, hello again. Information Papa is correct. KNH1021 cleared to Monopulli flight plan route, flight level 330. Gelus 5 Bravo departure, expect runway 17 left, squawk 2205.
Argentina's 7-1 Bravo has cleared to Sierra Charlie Papa Quebec, Monopulli Airport. Runway 17 left the Gelos 5 Bravo departure and climbing 330. QNH is 1021 and the squawk 2205. Hey, go Sammy.
Argentina 7-1 Bravo, IFR current is correct. Report ready for start and pushback.
Collie when ready for start and push. GDAS 7-1 Bravo, thank you. So 2205. And go Sammy. Oh, ATC Bear, completely forgot your resub there.
Thank you.
So ATC Bear, first of all, thank you so much for the 15 months. Good evening. Appreciate that. And now coming in, go Samming with 62 months. Sammy, thank you so much. That's a very long time. Let me dial in 330 here on my panel. 330. As you can see, that's also working nicely with MobiFlight. And only thing is not working at the moment, although let me switch on the background light, floodlight. No, that's not working. Okay. So it's a bit dark on my main panel. I know there's some profiles where apparently the backlighting works, but I've not got it to work yet. So, yeah, it goes. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that's not going to help. Cool. Got the QNH 1021. That looks good. That looks proper 1021. And yeah, so what we'll do is calculate the... Well, we got some rain showers around, right? Well, it's dry at the moment. Yeah, let's keep it dry. The wind is 230 at 8. I'm not going to put 20 at 5. Well, it's 230. I need to find that setting. It's hidden somewhere where you can put the knots instead of meters per second. But it's always so hard to find here. 1021. Takeoff weight CG. Thrust rating. We'll use takeoff 1. We'll use flaps 5. Air conditioning on and anti-ice off. Calculate. So that will give us 46, tier 1 46. Yeah, Nate, the thing is, so correct me if I'm wrong, that should be the that should be the background lighting and this as well, right? So, but it's not working for me, unfortunately. Main panel. Okay, hang on. No. No. No, that's not doing anything either on my system. And hang on, this side? Oh! Legends. It's working. So not background, it's the main panel.
Santiago,
thank you very much, Nate. Appreciate it.
456.
And Roy, thank you much.
Guten Tag. Information Papa Gate Delta 3. Request IFR clearance to Monopulli.
Monopulli. Cool. He's actually saying that really nicely.
Chile 456.
Cool. So performance.
I will call you back.
So we have takeoff 1, and that was 46. 46.
Santiago, buenas tardes, Luna 1502.
Flight 2, flaps 5.
Luna 1502, Santiago Radar, buenas tardes. En
and then we've got 141, 142, 149. Make sure you click that. It's always very important.
Buenas tardes, con disculpa la voz. 240 un cal, a posterior 8000. Un cal 7 Charlie para el Luna 1502.
330, that looks all
con
good.
limón dicen que es bueno, yo prefiero la cerveza con limón. Va a planificar en la RNAV Yankee a pistono 7 derecha, por favor.
Muy bien, agradecido. RNAV Yankee a la 17 derecha.
So 688, 686 takeoff, that looks all good. Happy with that.
Chile 456, copy IFR clearance.
Go ahead, land Chile
So let me
456.
get the departure chart set here.
Information Papa is current,
So-
KNH1021, clear to Monopulli, flight en route, flight level 350. Gelus 5 Bravo departure, expect runway 17 left, squawk 2202.
Information
So
Papa is
departures,
current,
that was the
KNH
Gelos 5
1021,
Bravo.
Clear to Monopulli, flight
There it
level
is.
flight level 350, Gelos 5.
So let's have a look at the
Bravo
departure route real quickly.
Runway
So 17 left.
Squawk 2202, land Chile.
So that's the 5
456.
Bravo. It means we're going to go straight ahead
Chile 456, IFR clearance is correct.
to 4000, turn right to Lolat, and then turn left to the respect to Gelos.
456.
And we're going to be 100 above at Gelos.
Santiago, radar, buenos dias.
Yeah, nice.
Chile 693, position 26 information. Papa requesting IFR clearance to Monopulli.
Nice. And these, you guys are so good
693, buenas tardes, information Papa
pronouncing
is
these
correct,
names.
KNH1021,
I'm impressed.
Clear to Monopulli, flight en route,
Monopulli.
flight level 370.
Love it. And I'm like Monopulli.
Departure runway 17 left via Gelus 5
Monopulli,
Bravo,
that's what I said.
2204.
Oh. Alright, let's close.
Clear to Monopulli, flight plan route, flight level 37.
Oh dear, right. Doors are
Departure runway
closed.
17 left, Gelos 5 Bravo departure, and squawk is 2204, land Chile 693.
And Chile 693, IFR clearance correct, report ready for startup and pushback.
We go land Chile 693.
Alrighty. I'm happy with that. Yeah, nice, Michael. Yeah, or Michael. Yeah, please do so. Okay. I am ready for the first checklist. So let me get my 737 checklist. Where is it? So, checklist 737 normal. And pre-flight oxygen tested 100%. Navigation transfer display switches are normal and auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector auto. We've got instruments heading 177 and altimeter
Santiago, radar
1021.
Request IFR clearance to Monopulli.
Nice, lots of people flying along. GG's. And
Condor 15 Tango.
altimeter, yeah, 1021,
Santiago,
1570.
Information Papa is correct, KNH1021, cleared Monopulli, flight en route, flight level 350. Gelus 5 Bravo
Park
departure,
brake
runway
is
17
set.
left, squawk
Enter start level is cut off, and that's
2206.
the pre-flight checklist complete. So now,
1021, climb to flight
let me get my
on the Gelus 5 Bravo departure out for runway 17 left. Squawk
quick heading information there.
Or 15 Tango.
And then let's see if I can set any.
Condor 15 Tango, IFR clearance correct, report ready
So
for
that's
pushback and startup.
177.
We'll go Condor 15 Tango.
177 is set. I'm going to set the course as well, 177. And then let's have a quick look. Can we set some VORs? No, no VORs required. That's fine. However, just for reference, let me just quickly get the ILS 17 left. So then we have a VOR Alpha Mike Bravo 16.1. So let's put 16, oops, 1, transfer that. And there we go. Now we have a VOR where we can navigate with. That's fantastic. Cool. Let's do the before start items. So going to get the ground power off in a minute. Packs are going off. Anti-collision light is on. We have a transponder. Transponder on. Hold on. There we go. Transponder's now on for VATSIM. Door closed. Windows closed. Fantastic. And then let's get GSX in here. Oops, no, not this. GSX. So which parking spot are we on? That is Foxtrot 6 Alpha. Argentina 7-1 Bravo, stand Foxtrot 6 Alpha, requesting push and start, please.
Argentina 7-1 Bravo, pushback and start approved, facing east, report ready to taxi.
Push and start is approved, facing east. I call you ready for taxi. Argentina 7-1 Bravo.
We are ready for pushback.
Non-Chile 693.
Cupinator,
Request push and start.
I don't know, how can he get the
Chile 693.
The leader charts in here?
Approved, facing east, report ready to taxi.
I was using them in
Push and start approved, facing east. Call you back for taxi.
sometime. What aircraft was we using? I did use the leader charts last time. So before we start to light, fuel is actually, let me just get the system ground support disconnect set. So we have fuel, 6,700 kilograms pumps on, passenger signs on, MCP V2. Oh yeah, here we go. V2 should be 149, heading 177, altitude 33,000 feet. Takeoff speeds V1 141, VR 142, V2 149, CD pre-flight completed, rudder aileron trim free and 0, and the taxi takeoff briefing completed. Brakes released. It was a Phoenix, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the Phoenix, exactly. Here we go. And for this, of course, we have to use the outside view again for the sounds. Right, we've got good pressure. Start right engine. So we're going to wait here until we get. It's going to get the motoring cue in a second. There it is. And once that disappears, we can put the start lever to run. Thank you.
Santiago, Chile 487, nivel de vuelo 274. Uncal Charlie.
Buenas tardes primero. Contacto radar, vía un Cal 7 Charlie desciendo 8000 pies, un Cal 7 Charlie, planificar en Yankee, visto 7 derecha.
Tenemos un Cal 7 Charlie, tenemos en Yankee 7 derecha y me repite la altitud para el Chile 487.
8000 pies, el nivel de transición 110, el QNH es 1021.
8000 pies, transición 110, QNH 101, Chile 487.
Correcto, recuerde que detrás de esto también hay otra persona.
Beautiful sounds, beautiful sounds. Let's start the left engine.
Luna 1502 en la llegada, continúe descenso para 5000 pies, mantenga las restricciones de altitud y está autorizada aproximación de RNAP Yankee en pista 17 derecha.
Copiado, tenemos para 6000 pies, manteniendo restricción y me dijo la...
Autorizado aproximación RNAP Yankee, pista 17 derecha.
Esa firma autorizada RNAP Yankee 17 derecha.
Santiago radar, Condor 15 Tango stand 23 ready, request push start.
We have a good engine start.
Condor 15 Tango pushback and start approved facing east, report ready to taxi. Push and start approved facing east, report ready, Condor 15 Tango.
Land Chile 456, ready for pushback and start.
Land Chile 456, standby for pushback traffic behind your position.
Land Chile 456.
So they should be, yeah, they're unlocking the gear. Fantastic. Good engine start. Let's do the after or before taxi items flaps 5. But that's auto. At least that stays on auto. That goes to off. Auto, auto, auto. Oh no. Oh, test. Generator on first of all, obviously. I now have to check the panel really quickly. All good already. Flaps 5, we said. And then we want to check the flight controls. So let's go system. And the rudder. Looking good. So there she is, all clear, pin in our hand, fantastic. So let's go to that. Engine display off. Before taxi, before the start below the line was flight deck door closed and locked. Doors closed and collision light is on, yeah. And then before taxi, generators on, probe heat is on, anti-ice off. Isolation valve is in auto. Engine start switch is continuous. Recall, there we go. Recall is checked. We have auto brake RTO. Engine start levels idle detent. Flight controls checked. Ground equipment is clear. Argentina 71 Bravo request taxi.
Argentina 71 Bravo, runway 17 left, taxi Echo Alpha.
Echo Alpha 17 left, Argentina 71 Bravo. So Echo Alpha.
Land Chile 456, gateway 737 taxiing behind your position. Once clear of traffic, pushback and start up approved facing east.
Giving way to the traffic behind my position, and once they are clear, pushback and startup.
So Echo straight out, left Alpha.
456.
Brakes are working.
Santiago, Luna 1502 establecido.
Luna 1502, viento 230 grados, 8 nudos, QNH 1021 hectopascales, visto 17 derecha, autorizado para aterrizar.
17 derecha, autorizado a aterrizar.
Fast taxi. Ándale, ándale. So let's say cabin is ready. Then
Land Chile 693 request taxi.
read the before takeoff checklist. We've got flap 5 green light, trim 5.1, sorry 5.6.
Foxtrot Alpha.
That's the before takeoff checklist complete.
Land Chile 693.
Just curious. There we go. Alright. Hang on. Right. Let me dial the range up a bit, and VSD is on. Fantastic. Let's have a look here with the VSD. It's just arrival anyways, isn't it, VSD?
Santiago, radar,
I keep forgetting here on the max, you only get VSD in the approach.
Delta intersection departure.
Condor 15 Tango Roger, takeoff distance available 2,550 meters, taxi Golf Charlie, hold short Alpha.
Golf Charlie, hold short Alpha, Condor 14 Tango.
And make sure you get the right intersection. Oh yeah, and by the way, I do have, because I'm such a nerd, I've got the magnetic auto throttle arm switch. Oh, but that's not working here. I guess the profile isn't correct yet. Lol. Okay. Someone's gonna make a proper profile for the iFly.
And Condor 15 Tango continue Charlie Alpha Delta holding point 17 left Delta intersection.
Charlie Alpha Delta 17 left intersection, Condor 15 Tango.
Argentina 71 Bravo is ready for departure.
Argentina 71 Bravo, runway 17 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 17 left, Argentina 71 Bravo. Okay, so let's get the TCAS on. That's the other runway, fantastic. Cabin crew prepare for departure. Strobe lights on, landing lights on. Packs remain on. And let's get the HUD, shall we?
Argentina 71 Bravo, wind 230 degrees, 8 knots, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
17 left, clear takeoff, Argentina 71 Bravo. So, let's have a look at the HUD here. And timer goes automatic, a bit of wind from the right. Although, first we'll go neutral, takeoff.
Land Chile 456, ready for taxi.
And Chile 456,
take off.
Taxi holding point, runway 17 left via Echo Alpha.
Taxiing holding point, runway 17
Thrust set.
via Echo and Alpha. Land Chile 456.
80 knots. Now I'm going to put in some aileron, keeping wings level. V1. Rotate. Oh, Jesus. I hate that when that happens. Pause the right. Gear up. So now I'm going to chase that little circle there. Gears up. And there we go. Now trying to catch that circle. We got LNAV, VNAV speed.
Chile 693, runway 17 left.
Nicely trimmed. Beautiful.
Line up and wait, runway 17 left, land Chile 693.
La Chile 487 en la llegada, descienda a 5000 pies, autorizada aproximación autorizada aproximación RNAV Yankee,
So 4,000 feet, we're going to turn right.
Descendemos para 5000 pies, autorizados aproximación RNAV Yankee, una hacia la derecha, la Chile 487.
Argentina 71 Bravo, radar contact, maintain flight level 330 unrestricted.
Climb level 330 unrestricted, Argentina 71 Bravo, thank you.
Luna 1502,
Here goes flaps 1.
del puente Eco 6, vía Zulu 3, no necesita cruzar residuo.
So here we go, 4,000 feet, we're going to turn right, flaps up.
Cuidarse esa voz.
I'm not sure why, because we are 4,000 feet, I'm not sure why that's not turning right.
And Chile 693, wind 280 degrees, 8 knots, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 17 left, land Chile 693.
It does hand fly beautifully, I have to say. It really is nice. Autopilot command. I want to see outside a bit. Give you some nice views here. Look at the airport in the background there. Beautiful. And we're going to be in the clouds very shortly. Quick view out this window. Oh, that's not bad. Right, so unrestricted, he said. So I'm going to put level change, MCP speed, because we don't have to restrict 9,000 here. It says 9,000 below. We don't need to do that. He did say unrestricted. Nice.
Condor 15 Tango, runway 17 left, Delta intersection, line up and wait. 17 left, Delta intersection, line up and wait, Condor 15 Tango. And Chile 693, radar contact, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370.
Yeah, Yoda.
Condor, correction, land Chile 693.
Yeah, Gillend, yeah. Excellent, yeah. Just waiting for the Lolat point to pass, and then I'll go back to... Actually, let's go start at the speed here. Oh, and also we go past transition. Then we'll read the after takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds on. Packs auto. We've got landing gear up. And the flaps up, lights out. After takeoff checklist complete. Now past the point, and I'm going to put back to VNAV. N1 VNAV speed. Manually syncing up the heading buck.
Condor 15 Tango, wind 280 degrees 8 knots, runway 17 left, Delta intersection, clear for takeoff.
Again, a big shout out, guys, to the VATSIM controllers today. That's really kind of them to give us control here. Thank you so much, guys. Absolutely awesome. Awesome. Oh, ignition, you're right. Yes. Ignition, of course. I can put the landing lights off as well. Oh, I had them on flashing. Test. Pitch 7.5 degrees. Let me get speed intervention. Fly a bit faster, so we want to get the pitch down a bit. And then seatbelts auto. Oh, RTO as well. You're right. RTO, hang on. I'm not used to that not going off automatically. The good old 737, right? Let me switch over the ICAS. I want to have the beautiful big display here on my side now. Very nice. Sapphire way, man.
Santiago radar, Condor 15 Tango.
Exciting to go down the
Condor 15 Tango radar contact, climb flight level 350.
the west coast of Chile.
Climb flight level 350, Condor 15 Tango.
Never been here, never. So definitely exciting stuff. How cool. Thank you much, Cupinata. Take care. Have a great week. See you soon. Hey, Mirzot. Yes, a beautiful country. We had an absolutely incredible approach visually with the terrain there over the Andes, going to Santiago de Chile. Now, for the first time, going down to Monopulli. I'm trying hard to pronounce it. Monopulli. The airport itself is not really that big, but it should still have a nice approach into that. Let's have a look here at yeah, so I'm hoping for some nice views there as well. The weather is probably not as nice, but we'll see. Oh yes, please, Rui. Yeah. Hang on. So menu system page. It's under panel style.
Chile 456, wind to 80 degrees.
Hey, Tommy.
17 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 17 left, clear for takeoff. Land Chile 456.
Tommy, thank you so much joining our community with the Twitch Prime. Tommy, applause for you. Hang on, where's my applause? Where's my applause? Hang on. There it is. Thank you very much. Yeah, the EFB hopefully will get back up. Go back one page. Hang on. Thank you, Tommy. Go back one page, yeah, and then hang on. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, in the winter period. Yep. Yeah, it's true. Application preferences. Okay. Oh no. How? Honestly, how can... Thank you so much. Rui, your lifesaver. Thank you so much. How on earth are you supposed to find this panel? What, you know, set separate? Like, it doesn't make sense, does it? Honestly, in 2 weeks' time, I'll probably have forgotten that already. Thank you so much. You've been reading the manual? No, I never read manuals, no. No, I don't read manuals, no. There was a book with this?
Chile 487 liberando pista hacia derecha de
Chile 487 por izquierda, ruede Zulu Romeo, puente Charlie 2. Buenas tardes.
Okay, good to know. We've got a manual here as well. GG's.
Y perdón si fue un poco antipático al principio.
Oh, there's a coastline.
Está bien, no se preocupe.
Oh, yes.
Recuerda siempre que los que están del otro lado también son gente, entonces siempre el saludo de entrada se agradece. Hasta luego.
In the community folder. Okay, thank you.
Chile 456.
I appreciate that, Roy. Thanks for the help. No, honestly, I do appreciate that. It's something every time I get to the performance calculation, I'm like, oh, it's in meters per second again.
Argentina 71 Bravo, radar service terminated. Now further ATC is available. Monitor Unicom on 122.8. Have a good day.
122.8, and thank you very much for the awesome control. See you next time. Argentina 71 Bravo.
You're very welcome. See you next time. Bye bye.
See ya. Yeah, very nice. Again, big thank you to the controllers coming online for us. Incredible. Thank you so much. I mean, it just makes everything so much more immersive. Can't stress that enough. Winky, I mean, I do read manuals for the real aircraft, of course. But I have to admit, regarding these menus, I don't really read those books, no. I'm on Lifetime? I think so. Hang on. Yeah. Everything's live, yeah. Live weather, live time. But I think they got, so iFly got a lot of feedback from the community regarding that that EFB. So I mean, they've acknowledged it, and they are making a new one. So they did say they're getting help, right? They're getting help from someone else. Let me just find the FS Elite article where they wrote that. Hey Merit, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome. And Mesot, closer to SCPQ, you have Puerto Montt, okay, which is connection to Punta Arenas. Yeah, so I did get another scenery. Sierra Charlie Echo India, I think. But that's fairly close by, isn't it? So I thought today I want to do a little bit longer flight. Let me get to airport. Yeah, or India, there it is. So Sierra Charlie India Echo. So that would have been a fairly short flight. Yeah, Sefa Wave, I know what you mean. There we go, VNAV path 330. Let's put TCAS 2 below. If we can. No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. TCAS 2 below. Excellent. Good, let me find, there we go. So here's the article. It says, so the first and perhaps most highly requested item on the list is the addition of a new tablet-style EFB option to replace the current Boeing OEM EFB. A lot of simmers had expressed that the present EFB, which is certainly a bit more old school than the modern options, looked clunky and out of place. Well, not just, it just doesn't look out of place. It's got a horrible UI. I mean, so they are planning, let's have a look here. They are planning to, yeah, implement this new EFB style, if you like. Also on the list is a Hoppy API for SEPA DLC. Nice. Cabin voice announcements. Nice. Okay. Different cabin layouts. Potential more to come. So the structural differences between markets of 2020 and 2024 are too vast and extremely time and labor consuming to develop for both. Therefore, the decision has been made to only continue with markets of 2024 once Service Pack 1 has been released. Okay. The post that shifts to what Studio has in mind after SP1 is released. They aim to shift their focus entirely to markets of 2024, take full advantage of the new technologies, and then go ahead develop the 737 MAX 9. Okay. They even go as far to say they view towards working on a MAX 7 and MAX 10 variants, though only on official certification and placement into service on those types. Okay, so new tablet, SEPA DLC, cabin voice, MAX 8-100 models, visual APU model, main wheel model, okay, update fuselage exterior, redrawn cabin material, multiple cabin layouts, update cockpit materials, okay, redrawn landing gear material, general bug fixes, including LNAV adjustments, other tweaks and bugs fixed. Okay, so it's a big list. Nice to hear that they continue to improve, and then hopefully, I mean, it's already working in 2024, right? So looking forward to the service update, and then, although officially this is only beta, isn't it? Let me close the speed window again. Let's fly a bit faster. We've been chased. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when it, you know, when they bring out the hey Airbus. Really, so LATAM was flying the 787 in COVID time from Santiago to Sierra Charlie Charlie India, but it's 4 hour flying. Yeah. Let me just have a look here. Let's quickly have a look. Sky Vector. I just want to find out how long the flight is. There's an airport way down south. Oh yeah, that is Sierra Charlie Charlie India, Punta Arenas. Yeah, that's what you mean, right? So how long would that flight be on a 737? So is there scenery? Is there a good scenery for Punta Arenas? It's not too bad. It's got 3 hour 30 block time. 3 hour 30 block time. And there is scenery available. Nice. I think I have to get that. Because again, I mean, it's... This region here is so beautiful. Yeah, we got more exploring to do. Maybe I can get Brennald to think about a tour down here. See what he says. Let's do alternate one here. Let's go with edit clip. Oh, hang on. How do I get show alternates? There we go. Sierra Charlie Charlie India complete. And so hang on, how come I can't get the clip? Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, let me find my iPad here and then. No, so Michael, we've done a tour around Colombia. I know, beautiful. So we've done a tour there. Many group flights we've done there. Yeah. But I agree fully. Absolutely beautiful. So the airport, Sierra Charlie Charlie India, Punta Arenas, has 3 runways. The longest is 2,800 meters long. And they have RNP approaches. And for the 2.5, they have ILS. So yeah, good equipment. And for the parking stands, well, they got a terminal. So what's the biggest aircraft? Aircraft type 787, 767. So we are allowed to fly there with a 787. Cool. Nice. GG's. I like this add-on. I think the visuals are nice. Sounds are good. The fact that it's a max variant as well. So the only downside is the EFB at the moment. I do like the flight model. Hand flies beautifully. Here. Hang on. There's another setting, isn't there? To have these, the window blinds open all the time. Let me find that. Hold on. So, menu, system, sim menu, panel style, other systems, miscellaneous. There we go. Cabin sun visors open. Got it. Perfect. And now all the sun visors are open. GG's. Bit cloudy at the moment, but oh, there we go. Oh yes, please. The sounds, the background sound right now makes me sleepy. So nice and relaxing. Cool. Let's have a look. So we've got remaining flight time an hour. I think I'll get something to eat. Gotta jot down, get something to eat and a drink, and then we can prepare for the landing. So again, big thank you also to all the lovely people flying along today. So we got Land Chile 456 currently flying along, and we have Condor 15 Tango flying along. MAN is flying along. Perfect. Thank you so much. And someone else is flying back to Buenos Aires. Cool. Can we do one fuel check maybe? So expect to arrive at 3 tons there. And Aruni, nope. Actually, hang on. Aruni, no. We had Gelos. The next is Ilnut. It's there. Okay, so Ilnut we have to do the fuel check. So let me put a reminder in here. So I tell you what, I'm gonna jot down, get myself a coffee. Oh, Vector Arm, that's you. Okay, Vector Arm, you're the Land Chile 456. Nice, GG's. What's happening here? Right, there you go. And we're gonna do some cloud surfing, it seems like. Nice. Cool. Okay, I'm going to hand over control to you guys. Don't do anything silly. And then I will be back in a few minutes. Cappuccino für dich. Roger. See you soon. Thanks for waiting. I am back, but I'm going to leave the mic muted until I finished eating. I'm going to read through the chat, see what you're up to. Feels exactly like a real aircraft. Having a little, kind of little tablet on my knees and coffee in the hand. Thank you guys. Just a sandwich. Schnitzel. Oh God, this time of the day, schnitzel. Yeah. It's coming very cloudy, unfortunately. Can't see much, can we? That's a shame. Streuselkuchen. Nice. Tomorrow to the dentist, yeah. Eating a sandwich with salami and cheese. I know that actually, yeah. And some mustard on top of that. Oh, I can drink coffee any time of the day. I don't have any problems sleeping. I love my coffee. I have to say, it's quite nice though, just flying along here, doing some cloud surfing. Beautiful. Nice. You need the coffee. I've never heard that before. You need the coffee to sleep. Well, it's not that bad with me, but yeah, coffee doesn't keep me from sleeping. Let's put it this way. No, okay. Zurich had 180 inbounds. Nice. Yeah, so Fish Cup. I always realize when I'm fasting that I'm addicted to coffee, because on day 2 I get a terrible headache. Yet I'm holding for almost an hour. Okay, wow. Was that a special event or just a weekly event? I mean, things are getting crazy. If it's like a normal weekly event and they've got 180... same. 180 inbounds. So the first weekly after summer break. Yeah, no, I think the physical explanation to that is that caffeine kind of makes your arteries a little bit smaller in diameter, so the blood flow I don't know, it's like quicker or something. So when you stop using caffeine, they widen, and that's apparently how you get headaches. And it was not advertised on the website though. Okay, yeah, but still, I mean, that 180 on a normal kind of event, that's crazy. Right, 70 knots crosswind here. Look at that. So that's why it's a bad idea to drink coffee before going to the gym or exercising, okay? Yeah, okay, so, I mean, I don't know how true it is, but when I was like, I was on long range, I had an issue with my gallbladder. So I didn't have stones, but I had like a sandy mixture. So it's like a precursor to developing stones, gallbladder stones at some point, which is very painful if you do. So I remember my doctor was saying to me that, two options: either take some medicine, or I should try drinking like 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day. And so I went and started drinking coffee all, not just in the morning, but like 4 to 5 cups a day. And yeah, all the problems went away. So ever since, never had an issue with gallbladder stones. Yeah, so if you don't get problems regarding your stomach, so if you don't get kind of any ulcerations and other issues with the stomach, then yeah, coffee doesn't really harm. So oh really? So apparently that those people that can sleep with high dose of caffeine have an extra gene that not everyone has. Okay. Yeah, I mean, why not? Isn't it like some Asians, or many Asians, don't have the gene that's helping with detoxifying alcohol in your blood? And so that's why they feel really sick after having alcohol. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you have high blood pressure, you shouldn't take caffeine. Yeah, that's true. CYP1A2. Interesting. Yeah, so I must have that gene, yeah, because again, I can sleep with caffeine, no problem. But I mean, I do, sometimes I have colleagues with me in the flight deck. They don't actually. It's not actually. It's actually frequently. I have co-pilots that don't drink coffee. They will drink water and tea. They just do not touch coffee, which is, I guess, British, to say the least. But yeah, I mean, Oh, it's an enzyme. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, so regarding alcohol, that's an enzyme, yeah. And most cyclists also take caffeine gels. Okay, so, that's interesting though. Why caffeine, Yoda? With what does that help? Because we just learned that apparently you shouldn't drink coffee when you exercise. Winter Sweet, yes. So what I personally do is I don't blindly trust the FMS calculations. So I always kind of recheck with some very basic calculations. So just an example here, what you can do, for example, just put in Sierra Charlie Papa Quebec So that's the airport we're flying to, Monopulli. And so I know it's 280 miles, okay. Now I also know I'm going to fly past the airport and return. And the ILS intercept is in approximately... Nilgo is about 10 miles. So I can say from the airport it's going to be 10 miles, then 5 miles, and 10 miles back. So that's 25 miles. So I want to be abeam the airport at roughly, let's say, 7,000 feet. If I'm still 250 knots fast, maybe then 6,000 feet. And allow myself a couple of miles for deceleration. And here I would be 4,000, 220 knots at Seacos. And then Nilgo 3,000, flaps 5. Hey, Fighty, hello too. How are you doing? Our increased alertness regarding cycling, okay. If you drink coffee regularly, it has no effect on blood pressure. So alertness and energy levels, okay. Yeah, Mark. But Mark, didn't you tell me you have a nice cappuccino machine now or something? Yeah, my wife and me, we have a, I told you guys, we have a, what's the machine called? Sage. And we kind of celebrate once a day. I make a cappuccino with oatmeal, oat milk. It's like a special, more fatty, proteiny oat milk, and it makes a very nice fluffy milk foam, which is nice. Ah, okay, Astor, yeah, understand, yeah, okay. So when you exercise, you want to have less restrictive blood flow. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So Winter Sweet, if you do those calculations regularly, it becomes kind of second nature. And your situation awareness will become much better, and then there's no big surprise. So if you get a radar vector at some point, or the controller asks you, are you able base turn, then you've got a much clearer picture of where you are in space. Fight Yellow, good evening. You just went around Zurich because someone decided to cross when I was over the numbers. Really? Exciting, but I mean, I love those moments, right? That's the thing with VATSIM and lots of traffic. Things can happen, yeah. Oh, this should be on standard as well. Yes, I hope you had a great event, and I heard there's 180 aircraft inbound. How much holding did you have to go and fly? Yeah, I have an espresso machine as well, but once a day we do celebrate making a nice fresh cappuccino. So we just have the beans, coffee beans. They then we grind them nice and fresh, and then. Well, that was one as a heavy incident. Yeah, that's true. A guy from Zurich. Yeah. 1 hour holding, man. I mean. You went to Gipol holding till the end because they emptied the MQ holding and then landed on Unicom. Ah, okay. Hey, Sackley. Do you have a rocket? What do you mean? What do you mean, do I have rocket? Oh, we've got to do a fuel check here. So we've got Ilnut. Ilnut was supposed to be 51 minutes after departure and was supposed to have 2.8 plus the extra, which is 800, so 3.6 is what we're supposed to have here. And what do we have? We got currently 4.2, so that's a bit more than necessary. And we are currently 48 minutes. So probably 50 minutes. So time is good. Timing is excellent. But fuel is a bit more than what we should have. Yeah, that's true. Zurich, I think it's just with the, you know, I mean, if they do real ops like from I don't know, is it 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the evening? They do runway 28 if the wind allows for it. And then things, capacity just really goes down the drain, yeah. Because then you got departing and arriving traffic 28. What do you add on top of waypoint fuel when doing the fuel check? Okay, well let's put this different. Let's go backwards. Okay, so so when you look at your remaining fuel and you come to your missed approach point at your destination, okay, the absolute minimum fuel at your missed approach point at the destination is the alternate fuel plus the final reserve fuel. So this case is about 1.8, let's say. So rounded up, it's 1.8, and you find that also on the OFP, right? So that's the absolute minimum you need to have. If you go below that, it's already an advisory fuel call to ATC. It's not Mayday fuel, but you know, it's kind of where you can't, well, theoretically you could or you should actually land somewhere to refuel or divert early enough, because otherwise you would have to make a commitment at your destination airport if you go below the alternate plus final reserve value. So it's something, yeah, I mean, IRL, I've had it once and it's not a nice feeling, to be honest. But if you anticipate that you land with less than your final reserve amount, it's a Mayday fuel call. And yeah, so that's the minimum, right? So what extras do we have today? So today I have the 800 kilograms extra, and I have 190 contingency, 5 minutes. So those two values are on top. So we've got about a ton extra, so a ton above the minimum. And so that's what I add when I do my fuel checks. So here, for example, Ilnut, it's 3.8, and we've had, I think, 4.2, so 400 more than we actually should have according to our OFP. And right now we're expected to land with 2.9, which is 1.2 tons above min diversion. And there's 3 big arrival waves and 3 big departure waves in Zurich. So you don't really need that much capacity, I think. Okay, well, yeah, 1-0 departure. An A320 SEO with CFM56, that what we guess is the maximum weight where the aircraft moves itself. I honestly, it's one of those very difficult questions, because how often do you get a completely level surface? So, I honestly, I think it's not that much, actually. I think the aircraft has to be fairly light to start moving on idle power. I think if it's fuller than like 50% capacity, then I think you're starting to have enough resistance to not start rolling. But again, these estimates are so difficult. It's hard to say. I'm going to put myself the 25-mile radius around there for the MSA. Cool. So, and we did want to put the VOR also in here. So let's put this 113.3. And let me pre-select the ILS frequency, which is 109.9. Right, that's all preset, and the inbound course as well is 356. Yeah, I mean, so the thing is this. So when you get your OFP, it's a pre-planning, isn't it? So let's say you didn't take much extra, and you know you've had a stronger fuel burn than expected, and then you've gone through your contingency fuel, and you've gone through your extra, and then you know you're slowly getting into the point where you can foresee that, you know, let's say today we're getting close to 1.7 tons at the missed approach point. Then I mean, you would have to really think about doing commitment, and there's a couple of rules there as well. A, you would need more than one runway, and they're not allowed to cross each other. So Munich, for example, would work, or Frankfurt would work. What wouldn't work would be Zurich, as an example, right? All those runways are crossing, so they're not two separate runways, really. And then the weather has to be so that you don't have any threats in them, and it's, I don't know. So commitment is, you really have to be sure that you can land there, right? And then, you know, let's say you have an alternate, which is quite far away, and then you check the weather, and the weather is actually good for an airport that's much closer to your destination. You could refile and replan with the alternate being closer, and then you're going to free up some extra fuel, right? Because the alternate fuel will not be that much. But anyhow, you know, if you really don't have the luxury of having, you know, the option to commit yourself to your destination airport, then you're getting close to your final to your reserve value. Then, yeah, you should consider doing a fuel stop somewhere. Okay, Organ, yeah. 60. I would have guessed like 58 tons, to be honest. So even less than 61 seems quite heavy for me. So maybe 60 to 58 tons, somewhere in that region. Yeah. Michael, you landed in Santiago. It is beautiful, right? Yeah. Always stunning. Good. We're 80 miles from a top descent, or 75. So let's get the latest weather for. Let's have a quick look here. Is that the command? No, it's not. There we go. So we got 330 at 9. Broken 2000, 10 degrees, QNH 1014. So let me pre-dial that in here. It's pre-dialed. Oops. Cloyce, hello. You are 73 for mean, the thing is, so if you're a real world 737 first officer, and if you fly the max IRL, you're going to find some things which are inaccurate or not modeled correctly, etc. Right? So, I mean, we're still talking about a flight sim, but for me, from my perspective, looking at the add-ons available, this is modeled nicely, and I mean, the fact that you do get, hang on, you do get some. Let me see. Does that have failures? Yes, it does have failures, right? Add failure. So let's do generator 2 fail, shall we? Right, we just said something clunk. There we go. So number 2 generator got frequency stuff going on there, so that's why. But that should be off, shouldn't it? Oh, hang on, not clear failure. Oh yeah, now we can clear the failure. Shouldn't that go off like this? And then we will start the APU. I don't have the checklist on hand right now. Maybe that's a bad... Oh, okay, so now it's not... Yeah, now it's not reconnecting again. Yeah, so now mass caution electric, yeah. Let's clear the failure again. Yeah, there we go. So now we can set that back on again. What else do we have? What else do we have? So let's go back here. Let's have a look. Flight management. Let's fail GPS 2. So GPS 2. GPS right invalid. Okay, interesting. So we can go to index, position, and we would go to here, yeah, GPS right invalid. Yeah, so like I said, you know, if you go through these failures, I'm sure you're going to find some things which are inaccurate or something. It's just something. But I mean, still, maybe potentially, you know, you would still be able to practice to a certain degree. And knowing its limitations, but so let me find. Oh, we don't have landing performance in here. Performance complete. Oh, yeah, we do. I was going to say, I'm sure we had. So Sierra, Charlie, Papa, Quebec, Monopulli. So we're going to take 3-5. The wind 3-3-9. Yeah. It says Broken 2000 dry, so we'll take dry. Now the wind is 330 at 9. Hey, knots, fantastic. Then we've got 10 degrees. Yeah, so the thing is, so Cloy's, even with the, you know, the Phoenix or the FS Labs, those aircraft, as good as they are, and you could to a certain extent, you know, kind of practice with your failures and so on. You still have to be careful because depending on the software standards, so the flight warning computer standards, you know, you could have different checklists or different checklist items on there. So you had to be careful with that. So let's have a look here. Okay, so we have only 2,000 meters available. Really? Well, that's interesting. So we have to gotta take break 3 now. I'm just wondering if we should do flat 40 landing. I didn't realize it was that short. Hang on. Oh yeah, 2,000 meters. So how wide is the runway? Can we do a turn on the runway? So 45 meters, that's fine. Is there anything? No, it doesn't say anything that we can't do the turn anywhere on the runway. So yeah, just to make sure that we clear the runway fast. So landing, turn around, backtrack, Bravo, exit to the apron. And it's a not big apron, so it's like 4 or 5 parking spots there. Cool. For the arrival, we do have some restrictions. So we are coming via Quebec. So Quebec 4,000 above. Then we've got Papa Quebec 060, 3,000 above. Seacoast 3,000 above. Then next is Nilgo 3,000 above. And then we are on the ILS chart here. Yeah, 3,000. And then we've got 5 miles, 2,100. Final fix. And then the runway 35 and missed approach heading 356 about 1,000 feet. And then 351 course from Mike Papa India to 11 DMEs. So hold between 11 to 15 DMEs. Left turns. 171 degree inbound. Okay, cool. Excellent. Well, we'll do a 30 landing. Yeah, we'll do a 30 landing with auto brake. So descent items, flaps 30, auto brake 3. Let's do a quick recall. IRS, yes, because of GPS, I guess. Is there a GPS light up there? Oh, there is. Yeah. Okay, so that's checked. And let's start our descent. Let's go down to 10,000 initially. $10,000 is set. Yeah, Bass Martin. Yeah, that was from Fishcop. Had a nice, interesting input. Exactly, and people are wondering what questions I'm answering, right? So that is good indeed. Right, descent checklist. No, actually we can't. Oh, we can. Descent checklist. Pressurization, landing altitude, 550 set. Recall was checked. Auto brake 3. Landing data VREF 143, and the minimums again. I keep forgetting the minimum 790 and 790. And we've got retard VNAV path. Oops. 790 feet. Yeah, so minimum baro 790 for the ILS approach. The approach briefing completed. And that's the descent checklist complete. Nice. And again, we are on real time, so this is how the sun should be looking out. Unfortunately, it is cloudy. It is cloudy here. Let's go have a look at the approach. Quebec, cool. Clovis, you practice with the PMG for the type rating and for sim prep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what, you know, especially, I mean, you can also practice some things like, you know, some problem solving in real time, go through checklists, etc. You know, it already prepares you in a good way, as long as you know the limitations. Yeah, you're fine. Good. Remaining flight time is, well, that's drag required. So wait a few seconds here. About 20 minutes. 20 minutes. What time is it? Just after midnight. Okay. Oh, we got some ground contact there. Nice. One thing I like to do in the real aircraft is I do tend to set the descent speeds manually. Transition level is 110. Does that look correct? $10,000, yeah, that's correct. Cool. Alrighty. So we got the VR Mike Pub India 70 miles. So again, if you know, if I want to check my path, then 70 plus 25, that's 95 miles. So right now, I would say we're definitely low in the profile. Here, 95 miles. Look, so I don't know why. I mean, it's saying 4,000 above, right? So I'm not sure why it thinks it's on path, but it's all right. I have a feeling it's actually aiming for 4,000 at, not 4,000 above. Yeah, I think if you look at the descent now, I mean that's 10,000, reaching 10,000 there. But I have a feeling for the calculations. Although, I mean, right now that's 10,000. No, but still, I stand to my comment. Still a bit low in the profile. Yeah, so VNAV isn't that accurate right now, I'm afraid. So 90 miles would be more like, you know, 30,000 feet, maybe 27,000, 28,000 feet with deceleration, but. Yeah, we don't have tailwind. I don't know why we should be that low here. Aero Dan, let me just give you my PC specs here. So I've got the 9800 X3D because that apparently is supposed to be the best flight simming CPU, and I'm happy with it. It definitely doesn't run as hot as the 3900K. Much cooler. Yeah, and I did not buy the 5090, so I'm still on the 4090. I'm happy with that as well. I have a feeling that Microsoft 2024 has improved on performance, so I'm happy with it at the moment. Yeah, Avima, yeah, me too. I don't regret buying it. Well, Avima, I don't know. So. Initially, people were saying, bringing out rumors, because a lot of people like myself had issues logging into Microsoft 2024 at the beginning of my stream. But now I've had no issues, really, so I think that was more rumor. Can you do me a favor? Pick any waypoint without a restriction and try to insert an above on it. The problem is that it only has above right now. So let me recheck again. Well, we're getting better now, I think. So let's have a look at progress. 70. No. Well, I mean, it's slowly getting better. So this will be 21,000 feet, but we have to decelerate as well. So I think we're slowly getting into the optimum path, yeah. Now I'm going to dial in 3,000. Let me dial down on the range here a bit. So let's have a look here. $68 miles. Yeah, now I wouldn't complain anymore. I think now. But I think, you know what? It's in general, Microsoft Flight Sim.
Good night.
Good night to, let's say, who said good night? Hang on. Someone said good night. Who was it? Lee, okay. I need to do so. I need to change something. I have a feeling that filtering. Let me do filtering here. Oops, filtering. There we go. Yeah, I had that. Good night, Lee. So good night to you. All the best tomorrow. Good night to Lee. Thanks for watching. Where was I? Where was I? I was thinking about descend. Oh yeah, because of Microsoft Flight Sim, right? So I have a feeling that a lot of aircraft, when they start their descent, they kind of dive down like crazy. And I have a feeling that has to do with the way Microsoft simulates the atmosphere. So literally like, you know, as if it doesn't provide enough lift or something, or so the drag model is just completely off at this altitude. So as you get closer to the ground, I always have a feeling that the values in general get better and more realistic. So we got 58 miles, 14,000, yeah. It's getting better now. Override the above with the same above. Okay, so you mean like this? Well, nothing changes there. And then next one would be 3,000 above. Now, one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put Nilgo at 3,000. So that's the only thing I'm going to change. Ah! Oh, look here. Now it's kind of panicking because we're supposed to be Nilgo not above, but at 3,000. Interesting. I mean, but still got 50 miles to go. So the only thing really is because of the speed, but... Yeah, but I mean, still, you know, that's 15,000 feet minus deceleration. Nah. And I don't think we need drag, no. I don't think we need drag, to be honest. So even if we slow down to 250 now because we're getting 10,000 feet, and of course we got QNH now. QNH was 1014 checked. So we can read the approach checklist. Altimeter QNH 1014 set 3 times checked. All right, let's get the lights on. Let's get the seatbelts on. Ooh, bit of sunset coming in. Looks a bit British down there, doesn't it? Like British countryside. That is on below already. Fantastic. Cool. So now we're 240 knots, 43 miles to go. All right, let me switch the engine display. No, Airbus, no. Of course not. But it's an interesting contrast to when we departed, right? Departed in very mountainous area. Here's the airport, by the way. And now we are over pretty flat land here. Let me have a look here. Can I do one more thing regarding... Where's the button here? So it's a bit of a shame that... so this would be a more appropriate viewpoint for... yeah, so let me do this as... my pilot view. Then I can use the HUD as well. Fantastic. Cool. Yeah, the engines do sound nice, yeah. Monopulli approach. Argentina 7-1 Bravo is currently on a downwind, flying the ILS 3-4 in Monopulli. Oh, it's 3-5. Not 3-4, 3-5. And of course, ILS 3-5 in Monopulli.
Monopulli traffic, Land Chile 6993, currently approximately 80 miles behind the black box.
Beautiful countryside here as well. Nice. So now it's got 30 miles. Okay, now I would say we're pretty much on path. Now I would agree. So 25 miles until the runway, approximately. 7.5. Well, let's say 6.5, like I said, a beam, because we have to reduce the speed a bit. Okay, so 3,000 is set. And I'm going to put these start switches continuous. I'm going to put these already on. Then we'll set the ILS on... well, we do have a DME, I think, with that, correct? Yeah, it's an ILS DME. So we can already activate that on both sides. So we have India Mike Charlie India is identified, 356 degrees. Wonderful. All set. I'm going to put speed intervention here. 210 knots. Start slowing down. So many places to fly to and so little time for flying. Yeah, I know, right? But I'm glad I've made the jump down to South America today. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Very nice. Temperature plus 10. So it should get a bit warmer now as well. Though we're slowing down, so as long as it goes to 9 degrees, I think we're good without engine anti-ice. But it's something you always have to monitor on these aircraft that don't have automatic engine anti-ice. So we're about to turn a base. Oh yeah, it's just so nice. The SAT was on the progress page, I think, on the VNAV page somewhere. Hang on. On the forecast page. Bruno would know. VNAV. Oh, was it engine? Yeah, it's somewhere. Progress. Here we go. There's the SAT. Progress page 2. Yeah, exactly. 350 smooth. Perfect. And Roy, yeah. It's a progress page number 2. That's where you can find it. Right, 800 feet to go. Let's put flaps on. Flaps on. Got glide slope showing, the ILS localizer showing. Now, you see this, the localizer is to the wrong side, so don't press the localizer arm or don't press approach mode just yet. You've got to wait until the localizer is on the correct side. Otherwise, potentially could intercept outbound. Here comes flaps 5. Flaps 5. So I'm going to wait for the inbound turn.
2500.
Let's check. Now that you can see the localizer on the correct side, now I'm going to press the approach button. VO lock, and we've got glide slope armed. We've got the flaps 5. Monopulli traffic. Argentina 71 Bravo is turning final. Currently 10 miles out from runway 35 in Monopulli.
Monopulli traffic from 15 Tango is 15 miles north of the airfield for ILS runway 35 in Monopulli.
So glide slope should be
2500.
It's checked, so we've got descent, Nilgo 11 miles. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's behind us. That is a bit strange. We've got to watch that. Here's glide slope. So at least final fix 2100. Here comes gear down. And flaps 15. Missed approach is 3000. And flaps 15.
2500.
Oh, I see. Something's that is a bit weird. Was there a terrain below us there? Okay. Speed brakes armed, fantastic, and flaps 30 final setting, and plus 5148. So 2,100 at final fix. That looks okay again. So 5 miles. 2,100. I'm just confused about 3,000 at 11 there. That just did not add up somehow. I don't know what went wrong there.
Slowing down on the final approach speed to this way for the backtrack.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Right, let's read the landing checklist. Engine start switches continuous. We've got speed brake, arm, green light, gear down 3, green flaps 30, green light. That's the landing checklist complete. 3 miles, 1,000 feet, that's okay. And then I'm going to put manual flight. 1,000 is checked. So I'm now just going to try to keep the flight path vector within the circle. The weather isn't that good actually. It is actually quite hazy. I got 2 red, 2 white, so we're on fine on approach, all good. But it is not the best of weather there. Look at that. Very hazy.
400. 300.
Oh, I see the Papi there. 2. I mean, I'm sitting in front of a big 4K display, so I'm good.
Approaching minimum.
Yeah, runway's in sight. It's not the best of weather, I have to say.
2 minimum.
Continue. I love how it hand flies. Really nice.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up. Reverser normal. Nice. I love how it hand flies. Very nice indeed. 80 knots. Watch it. 60 knots. Speed brakes back in. Manual brake. Let's do a backtrack here. Nice. I like it. You can moan about certain things, but honestly, this is a very nice add-on. I enjoy it very much. Come on, let's hurry up. Backtracking. Yeah. Oh, good. Let's get the flaps up as well.
Monopulli traffic, launch Chile 69 5 mile final, runway 35, Monopulli traffic.
Monopulli traffic, Agena 71 Bravo will be vacating in approximately 30 seconds. And here's Bravo. Yeah, that's Bravo. Going to vacate here. V1 rotate here. Well, I'm surprised the weather is actually bad. And runway is vacated. And be aware, the weather currently is not that good. So visibility is okay to land a Cat 1, but don't be surprised. It takes a while to see the runway.
Yeah, thank you. That's copied. That's exactly what I see. So quite hazy, maybe 3 miles visibility, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, cool. Let's we can slow down now. Parking. While I watch landing of MAN. We're going to start the APU as well. Do some items here. Strobe lights off. Landing lights off. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Terrain. Terrain. Traffic. Traffic. Flight directors can go off. Auto brake this on. Flaps are up. Speed brakes up. And then transponder this one. Cool. So let's have a look for MAN. Let's see how he's landing.
Monopulli traffic, Condor 15 Tango on base runway 35 in Monopulli.
Oh, there he is. Let's have a look here. Southwest taxi speed. Are they really taxiing that fast? I keep hearing these rumors. Nicely done. So how do you park here? So we got position 2. Interesting. Good.
Monopulli land 456, right downwind runway 35, ILS 35, currently at beam.
Okay, so we've got to go a little bit offset here. Interesting small
Monopulli traffic,
airport here.
Chile 693, backtracking runway 35.
So we've got to go around a corner here and then a little bit.
Monopulli traffic, Condor 15 Tango turning final, runway 1, runway 35, 11 miles in Monopulli.
And there we go. Yeah, but the, I mean, that's, I'm not sure who's at fault here regarding, oh, interesting bump, yeah. Regarding the slight elevation issue, it seems. Come on. Lol. I didn't even see that bump.
Monopulli traffic, land Chile 693, runway is vacated.
Thank you.
Stop. Cool. Alrighty. Park brake is on. We've got the APU on bus. So we'll switch off the engines. 2, 1. Didn't seem that bad initially, right? But where's that hump? I don't even see it here. I honestly don't know where that hump was. It's very strange indeed. Anyways, let's get these lights off. Condition light off. Fuel pumps except forward, left side. Seatbelts off. That's done. And then transponder. And let's read the shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off, probe heat off, hydraulic panel is set. Flaps are up, lights out. Parking brake is on, and engine start levers cut off, and radar is off. There we go. So let's have a look for the landings here.
Monopulli traffic, Condor 15 Tango, 4 mile final in runway 35.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to wait until we get the chocks in place, and then I'll get the hydraulic pumps off. I don't remember how it's done in real life, to be honest. Plot twist, the tire has transformed into a square. Lol. Interesting weather. That's what I like about these flight sim situations sometimes. So my mind was like, you know, yes, you know, a little bit lower ceiling, but not that bad visibility. Because it's got more than 10 kilometers on the well, I could check again the weather. Let's see what's saying now. So now it's saying, oh, look at this, 2,003 meters, broken 300. Wow, that changed suddenly. That's actually quite a kind of hot kind of Cat 1 condition. Nice, but that's just like in real life. Things can change quickly with the weather, and then yeah, then you've got a nice, challenging approach. But beautiful, I'm quite happy with it. So this scenery looks nice. I mean, it's very basic, but happy that I got a payware one. There is coming in. So that should be, is it Condor 15 Tango? Yeah, it is Condor. Definitely Condor. Beautiful. Yeah, nice landing. Looking good. Yeah.
Monopulli traffic, land Chile 456, established ILS 35.
No.
Monopulli.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to wait for one more colleague here. Land Chile 456. There you go.
Monopulli traffic.
That's Ghost, right?
15 Tango backtracking runway 35 in Monopulli.
I think that's Ghost coming in.
Monopulli traffic, land Chile 456, 9 miles final, and we have minimum speed already.
Roger, that will be plenty flight.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Or was that Ghost? No, Ghost, you were... Hold on. Who was 711 then? I'm confused. But I don't know about you guys, but this is such an interesting atmosphere right now. It does give you kind of a wintry...
Clear from runway 35.
Thank you.
Kind of a more autumn-like feeling. Christmas. Christmas soon, it is. No joke. Like every year.
Monopulli, land Chile 456, 5 mile final, runway 35, full stop.
So even I take my warnings not seriously, but then suddenly, bam, you know, bam, it's Christmas every time. What I like about Microsoft Flight Sim is also the fact that you see how the weather is actually dynamic. So right now we can see some clouds moving in. And so from, you know, like within 5 minutes, the weather conditions can really change. Yeah, I agree, Aviomar. It does come fast. So big thank you for everyone supporting the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you for watching as always. And I will be back on Friday. Yeah, Friday. And yeah, that's true. Inertia is still not fixed yet. But yeah, so Friday and then on Sunday, we're going to have a shared flight again with MAN. Thank you, Aviomar. Much appreciated. So, land Chile 456, and that's going to be an A320 as well. And of course, thank you for everyone flying along on these flights. I know it's getting late again, so it's always great to see friends flying along.
Good night.
Peter, thanks for watching. Take care. See you soon. There he is. There's the traffic in sight now. See you. Nice. Into the flare. Looking good. I don't know why it keeps missing the landing gear. Yeah, looking good. GG's. Well done. Also to you. Thanks for flying along. What a cool atmosphere again. Getting dark. Oh, someone call the fire brigade. Oh. Lol. That kind of jumped fast. Oh, it's kind of rolling. Interesting. That's a nice picture there.
Monopulli, land Chile 456, back tracking Monopulli.
Where's your landing gear? Oh. At least the LATAM has landing gear, but Condor doesn't have landing gear. I don't know what's happening here. It looked like Miniatur Wunderland. Nice. Yeah, not a big airport, is it? It's got like 2 parking spots, and it says in the infos that it doesn't have overnight parking. So you got to leave again. I guess unless you have like a technical issue or something. Vector arm, yeah, I'm sure it is. I don't know why it's not simulating it. It's so weird. Gilend, what do you mean? Well, come here. There's a grass parking spot. Amen. Thank you for submitting. And yeah, see you on Friday and then, of course, Sunday as well. And we'll talk about what routing we're going to fly. I'm very much looking forward to that. Oh, you mean like big? No, no, we don't. Not us. No, we've got special permission to stay overnight, so we're good. Lol, even has the luggage here. How cool is that? Oh, that is funny. GG's. I've never seen that luggage being. You're already sweating? Nah, no need. No need, Amy. I'm sure you're doing well. GSX 4.0. No, I don't think GSX will ever get that good. I don't think so. And there's our last friend coming in. LATAM A320 chocolates. Beautiful. Nice. How does the iFly ground handling during takeoff and landing ground? I've tried Phoenix. I think it's not as good as the Phoenix, but it's not as bad as some other add-ons that are like instant. Like for example, I think the PMG 777 has a way too sensitive nose wheel inputs. But I've not really had much difficulty in the iFly, although I would have to. I mean, I've been, I've become very careful with my rudder inputs with these add-ons. So my feeling is that the iFly is not as sensitive. Maybe not as well tuned as the Phoenix, but still okay. Good. Guys, thank you so much once again. Here comes the outro. See you again soon. Thank you for the amazing support. As always, big shout out to my moderators. Thank you so much, guys. And I will see you again on Friday. Good night.